New plans, motivation, analyze what you're going to do, visualize what you're going to do, and that's what.
So here they come, DENISENKO and ASBAGHIKHANGHAH. 3 rounds to see who gets those vital ranking points. 3 Grand Prix to come after this one, including a grand final where the top 8 will meet in the showpiece Grand Prix. You'd love to be there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you always want to be in that showcase. You always want to be amongst the best, and this is the time. This is the place to be. This is the place you want to actually show your skills, your style, and impose what unique ability you have. So these two will be quite satisfied, but I'm sure the satisfaction will come if they get to the final.
Well, DENISENKO might be a bit of a surprise for everybody here. He knocked out the world champion Lee Do-hoon earlier on today. The Russian Open gold medalist in 2013. Got a bronze in London at the under 58 category. Can he compete with ASBAGHIKHANGHAH? The Iranians' coaching staff were very vocal in their support for the 2 Iranians still left in this competition. You can see Benham just getting his final words from his coach. There's been plenty of support for the 27-year-old here, ranked number 4 on the WTF. Referee happy, and we're underway with the first of our semi-finals, the under 68 kilogram category. Russia against Iran. ASBAGHIKHANGHAH.
The Iranian guy is very effective with his check. He tries to impose his game with his checks quite a lot, and this is exactly the game that he was doing at the World Championship early on in the year, and it works for him quite effectively. So throughout the whole tournament, he's been using it and it's been effective. Right now, he's reading his player with a style that's quite unique to his way.
They're about the same height, these two, pretty much the same build as well, so no advantage gained by the longer legs necessarily. But at the moment, DENISENKO the more eager to leave the ground and go aerial.
As you can see, the Iranian is using the ring, moving around, trying to change the pace of the game, keeping it to his timing. And you can see his body just leaning back, just keeping the body armor at bay, keeping it away from the Russian player for him to not be able to touch his body armor. So it works effectively to him, and right now he's imposing his game, and he's looking to get that point.
Well, the Iranian team are questioning here. They believe they should have scored a point here. Both of them left the ground. Both of them hit the mat. And ASBAGHIKHANGHAH's coach believes his Taekwondo fighter should have scored here. So the officials will go to their replays. Do you see anything in that?
Well, it's quite close. Sometimes when you see it, you think it's touch, and then when you look at the video replay in slow motion, then you see it different. So different angles they're going to be looking at to see if it did touch or not. So we're just waiting to see if he did touch.
Well, here's the incident in question. They both leave the ground.
Here we go. So so as you can see, it looks like they did touch you. He didn't touch the head guard there, but the Russian guy may think different.
Well, the officials are going through their 4 or 5 various different avenues, and the Russian coach has to look on and wait. Remember, it was the Iranian that's called it, and we'll wait for the official verdict here. And it's nothing. So a loss of a card quite early there.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta be careful. Well, they can use it now, but if earlier on the stage they used it more twice and they did not get what they wanted, then it could have affected on this in the semi-final. So he goes imposing his game with his check, getting into his distance again. This check is becoming a trademark in Taekwondo now since the body armor has changed. The old system has changed now. There's less combination, and now as you can see, that check that everybody's using is working quite effectively. The Iranian's quite good at it, so so he's trying to cancel it out.
Well, nothing for Denisenko, nothing for ASBAGHIKHANGAH. So we have a similar story to the ladies' contest. A lot of first rounds in this tournament, Mohammed, have gone nothing.
It's the semi-final, and everyone wants to get to that final, and you know you're not gonna want to give silly points away. You're gonna try and be cagey, trying to protect your body armor, and the less they score on you, the better. So this is normal. It's normal for the semi-finals to be quite cagey in the way they approach this fight.
Well, ASBAGHIKHANGAH, the featherweight world champion this year, beating Kim Hoon 5-4. So, he's used to being in finals. He has the taste of success this year already from those World Championships. How he would love to start his road to Rio with a minimum of 48 points. He has to get past the Russian Alexei Denisenko here, the 20-year-old, having knocked out the world champion on his way here. He's in confident mood. Again, tentative, explorative. Still 0-0.
Again, the Iranian guy slowing the pace down of the game with that front. There you go. So what the Iranian is trying to do is use his front leg, trying to gain in distance, and as soon as he lands his leg, he used that back leg to get to the body. And the Russian is just really trying to cancel that front leg out and work up from there.
All right, just forcing his man back is ASBAGHIKHANGAH, but forward comes Denisenko once again.
You know what the Russian needs to do is really cancel the leg and then go with a back leg double. That could be a solution, or maybe you could do 2 the same leg and go high. And but at the moment, just cancel each other out. The Iranian is imposing his game with that front leg coming in, stopping. There you go.
That's a great strike.
That's a great strike there from the Russian.
Can't contest it either, of course, but I don't think there was any contesting it.
No, there's no contesting there. He did touch. He did touch, and that's what he was looking for. I did say with his front leg, trying to work up and go high, and that's exactly what he just did. And
a wonderful clean strike, that one.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful shot. That was a really, really good shot.
A real Taekwondo 101 there. And
there you go, that punch. That punch has scored. He's been scoring well throughout this tournament. And it's working effectively for him now. So he's nice 4-0 up.
ASBAGHIKHANGAH now needs a spinning shot to the head just to level it off, or he needs to start working on some smaller scores to get somewhere near. But at the end of round 2, a wonderful strike by Alexei Denisenko, and that's what caught out former world champion, or reigning world champion Lee Dae-hoon earlier on today, and it's a wonderful bit of technique.
Yeah, it's a wonderful technique. What he did there, working off that front leg. As we know, the Iranian is going to impose his game. There we go, so he cancelled that that back leg. As soon as he dropped that leg, as soon as he dropped the leg, it just came in straight.
Does he actually catch him here?
There we go.
Well, we said using cards early might be a problem, and it's just caused one.
Yeah, there you go. There's a difference there. A slight movement of their head could just give it away to the referees of giving that headshot. So
well, Beno is just, you can see him on the right there. He's looked up at the big screen, which is opposite him. The Russian wouldn't have seen it because it's behind him. It's the opposite end of the clock here at this wonderful Manchester Central, the old railway station with the wonderful clock that's still here. Well, that's what the Russians saw, but unfortunately what the Iranians saw was the big screen. And then what he saw was that foot hit the neck. And now he tries to counter back with his own. He's done it.
With his own again. There you go. Now
the Russian does have a card. Is it an ace? We will find out.
We'll find out. We will find out. This is interesting stuff. Earlier on, we had a Russian who did get a headshot. With everybody agreed that it was a headshot. Then we did it in slow motion. We saw that he didn't hit the head, that he hit the neck. Now we got the Iranian who actually we thought that he's got a headshot here. But his one does look clean. But then again, what does the slow motion say?
Well, we called one incorrectly. Let's just hang fire on this one, hey? Well,
different angles, you see different things. So, so this is what they're looking at.
It looks like the Russians have thrown their card into the lost property box as well.
So here we go. So from above, there we go. From above, we see that it doesn't touch.
Well, so, big calls either way round. And maybe.
There we go. But he's got it. He's got it. He's got a point. And this does happen. Different angles, you see different things. So so yeah, but we saw different here. But then again, it is the ref decision. So
perhaps they felt bad for the one that he shouldn't have had against him at all. So maybe they're just leveling it out. I'm not sure that's part of the rules. Well, but we digress. 5-3 now. Denisenko trying to finish it all off himself. He leads by 2 here. We go towards 1:20 on the clock. The Russian has half a footstep, a couple of toenails for that matter, into the final. You have to wait a little bit longer. A minute is a long old time in Taekwondo.
He's cancelling off that front leg. Benham is trying to get in. He's going to get in with that front leg there. That check, there you go. Here's his trademark that he uses. Now he's going to try and get him out of the ring to get him a Kyungo. Make him make a mistake. There we go. That's what he was looking for, but the Russian was quite clever just to block it all off and start again in the middle.
It's all rough and tumble at the moment, but no scores being added. 5-3 it remains. Denisenko, 40 seconds hang on here, but there you go. Benami's not giving in. Getting one. Yep, he's down up to 5-4 now. So down by just 1, and we've seen 1 point captured very, very late. In a couple of events here.
He's very effective with that front leg. He's very tricky. He's getting in with the front leg into that distance. And just a little tap in with that. A little tap could score here. So 10 seconds.
He's running out of time. Final 7 or 8 seconds here. Asbaghikhanghah needs one. Has he got it? No, not yet. They're coming close with a couple of seconds. We get a gun back here with a second. Has he done it? No. Denisenko has hung on here. It became really scrappy towards the end, and maybe, just maybe, a few decisions have gone a little bit against what we thought might happen. A few head movements have cost people either way round, but using those cards is a real skill and an art, and if you don't get it right, it could cost you big time. Yeah,
there you go. There you go. Decision making is quite vital here, and that's what probably cost him earlier on. He lost his card, and